In a quiet, snow-capped corner of the Montana wilderness, master craftsman Tom Orr is busy in his workshop.
This is a real strong bow, and it needs to be taken down in weight. It's so powerful that you can't even pull it.
Today's task is a simple one, but requires expert precision. Just like the thousands of projects he's carefully shaped by hand over his 40-plus years in the mountains.
We want to do it very slowly.
Yet, while the work is familiar, the past few weeks on the Orr homestead have been anything but.
Tom normally does this, but gonna be slack so he doesn't get out and do this. Just recently, our life has taken a little change. It all started with one night he sat up on the edge of the bed and I woke up and said, "What's going on?" And he said, "I can't catch my breath." I said, "Do you want to go get this checked out at your doctor?" And he said, "Yeah." Then I really got nervous. So they go in and they do some tests. Well, what it was his heart wasn't pumping the fluids out enough that they were settling in his lungs. So he's got to take it a little easy. So I'm filling in, doing some of the stuff, otherwise he'll get out here and do it and make me a nervous wreck.
This season has been completely different from what I've ever gone through before. It's coming down. It's got to be like 40 pounds by now. Well, I've never had any health problems. I've always been very healthy all my life. I have the doctor tell you to slow down, you know, to not do all the things that you normally do. It's kind of a bummer, you know, to hear that, you know. Looks pretty good.
He's never had to give up things. He just does what he does. Crafting is good if he's working on a little project there at the table. That's about as slow as you're going to get that man to move in the daytime.
Now that you're doing the firewood, I guess I'm going to have to start doing the dishes.
That'll be the day. And we've got to leave by 2 to go to town to the checkup.
All right.
Okay? Okay, forward ever.
Yep.
Since his midnight scare, Tom's been on medication to strengthen his heart. Today, he's due back in town for a series of tests that'll hopefully shed light on what's causing the problem.
I still got that one bobcat set up there that I need to go and check. And
Are you all right?
Yep.
Okay.
But first, he's got to snap his last 2 active traps before bobcat season closes at sundown.
The doctor told him you can go about your normal routine without big strenuous stuff. So if it's flashing red, press it. Press both buttons.
I have no idea what just happened.
To gather more data on his condition, Tom's wearing a heart rate monitor 24/7.
He's got this vest on for his heart, and this is a monitor. And when it beeps like that and the red light's going on, you're supposed to press that light unless you're unconscious. There's actually a defibrillator. If his heart should quit, this shocks it back into rhythm. And this monitor thing records all this information that is relayed to the cardiologist so that they can tell what his heart has been doing. They were concerned with us living way out here so far from any help. If his heart would quit, what happens then? But it said shock delayed, but was, I don't know.
But that's what we're going to town for today.
To check on all this.
That's what we're shooting at now, is just to find out what's happening, because, I mean, we don't know.
Go pull your last sets and don't fall over.
I think I'll be back.
Okay, you better. We're counting on it.
All right.
At the age of 78, legendary mountain man Tom Orr is still as tough as they come. An expert at adapting to any obstacle Mother Nature throws his way.
All right, we're gonna go pull some traps.
But now he's facing one of the hardest challenges of his life, learning to slow down.
The last couple of weeks, this has kind of been an eye-opener, I guess you could call it. I woke up in the middle of the night Apparently my heart wasn't pumping strong enough. It was kind of scary, really, that you couldn't get enough air into your lungs. And I didn't know how much more I could tolerate without passing out, you know. I haven't been running my snowmobile, and that was one of the problems. The doctors were worried about me getting the snowmobile stuck and having to dig it out of the snow. So, because of this heart thing, the doctor told me that I shouldn't be going as hard as what I was going. And they were worried that I'd have a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Despite the dangers, it's the last day of bobcat season, and Tom's determined to check his traps one last time.
Bobcats are really attracted to cliffs and rocks and stuff like that.
But getting to the sets won't be easy.
Oh, the terrain is really quite rough and quite steep.
And the medicine and heart monitor he's wearing are stopgap treatments until the doctors can determine a diagnosis.
This new medicine that they've got me on supposedly is gonna improve my heart so it starts working better. Another step or two and you'll be able to see the box. Nancy and I are supposed to make a trip into town to see the doctor about this. We're gonna find out if my heart is improving, and if it is, how lucky I am, or if it's not, how unlucky I am. I don't know. Hopefully there's no surgery involved. All right, never caught a bobcat, so I'm just gonna pull this set. I trap because I love trapping. I'm not really worried about never being able to trap again. No matter what happens, I'm gonna go on with this, you know. All right. And I'm just gonna leave the box here until next year, and I'll come back and rebait it and put traps in it again next year. I mean, we're all gonna die sometime, you know, so might as well try to enjoy what you got left of it.